How to think in English and speak fluently. Step by step. Why is thinking in English important? Hello, and welcome to Learn English Through Stories. Today, we will talk about something very important: how to think directly in English without translating. Many English learners feel frustrated when they try to speak. Why? Because they stop to translate every word from their native language into English. This slows them down and makes them feel nervous. But imagine this: what if you could skip that step? What if English words just came naturally into your mind? That's exactly what we are going to learn today. Thinking in English is the key to fluency. It helps you speak faster, feel more confident, and sound more natural. And the good news? Anyone can learn how to do it. In today's lesson, I will teach you a simple 4-step method to train your brain to think in English, just like a native speaker. Each step will help you move forward, from simple words to full sentences and even paragraphs. Let's get started. Step 1. Think in verbs, focus on actions. The first step is to train your brain to think in verbs. Verbs describe actions, and actions happen all around us all the time. What do you see? People are doing different activities. Some people run. Others talk. A dog chases a ball. A woman feeds pigeons. All these actions are verbs. Run, talk, chase, feed, exercise. Look around you right now. What actions do you see? If you are in a cafe, maybe someone is drinking coffee or reading a book. If you are in a park, maybe children are playing, birds are flying, or people are walking. Practice tip. Spend 5 minutes every day looking at the world around you and naming the actions in English. The more you do this, the faster your brain will think in English. Step 2. Think in nouns. Name everything you see. Now that you can think in verbs, the next step is to focus on nouns. Nouns are words for things, people, places, and ideas. Look around you. Everything you see has a name in English. Example 1. You are in a kitchen. What do you see? A fridge. A knife. A plate. A cup. Example 2. You are walking in the city. Cars drive on the road. People wait at the bus stop. There are buildings and shops everywhere. Exercise. Each day, choose a different place such as your house, your office, or the street and try to name at least 10 things in English. Bonus tip. Carry a small notebook and write down new words. This will help you remember them faster. Step 3. Think in sentences, connect verbs and nouns. Now, let's combine verbs and nouns to make short, simple sentences. Do not worry about long sentences yet. The goal is to think quickly in English without translating. Example 1. You are at the park. A man is running. A woman is reading a book. The children are playing with a ball. Example 2. You are at a restaurant. The waiter is bringing food. A couple is drinking coffee. A baby is sleeping in a stroller. Exercise. Every day, take 10 minutes to look around and describe what is happening in English. Extra challenge. Try to describe your own actions. I am making breakfast. I am walking to work. I am watching a movie. The more you do this, the more natural it will become. Step 4. Think in paragraphs, express your thoughts in detail. Now comes the final step. Thinking in full paragraphs. Instead of just making short sentences, you start to describe things with more details, like telling a story. Example 1. You are in a cafe in Paris. I am sitting at a small table near the window. The cafe is warm and cozy. A waiter is serving coffee to customers. Outside, I see people walking in the street. Some are carrying shopping bags, and others are talking on the phone. There is a soft sound of music playing in the background. Example 2. You are at a market in Istanbul. The market is full of people. I can hear vendors shouting and customers bargaining for prices. The smell of fresh spices fills the air. A man is selling hot tea from a cart, and tourists are taking photos of the colorful stalls. The atmosphere is lively and exciting. Exercise. At the end of each day, spend 5 minutes thinking about your day in English. Instead of just saying, I went to work, I ate lunch. I went home, try to say more. Today was a busy day. I woke up early and went for a walk in the park. The weather was nice, and I saw many people exercising. After that, I had breakfast at a small cafe. I ordered a cappuccino and a croissant. Later, I went to work and had a meeting with my team. This exercise will help your brain think faster and in a more natural way. Conclusion. How to make thinking in English a daily habit. To become fluent in English, you must practice every day. The secret is not learning more words, but training your brain to process English automatically. Recap. The 4 steps to thinking in English. Step 1. Think in verbs and focus on actions. Step 2. Think in nouns and name things around you. Step 3. Think in sentences and combine verbs and nouns. Step 4. Think in paragraphs and describe situations in detail. Your challenge. Start with 5 minutes a day. Choose a different place each day. Try to think in English as much as possible. Final thoughts. Start practicing today. Thinking in English is like training a muscle. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Do not worry about mistakes. Just keep going. Every day, you will get better and faster. Which step are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. If you found this lesson helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I will see you in the next lesson.